Welcome back to another video on Future States, and today we're checking out Future States Harley Quinn #1. Now this issue is written by Stephanie Phillips and drawn by Simone Demio. Now the artwork is really cool in this, and the writing is solid, alright? This is an interesting story to be had here. But yeah guys, if you have not read or the issue of like the next Batman or checked out my video on, I do prefer you check that out, because it does give context to what's happening in Gotham City and what's happening in this issue. It kind of makes the re-experience for this issue better, but that's your choice. But if you guys are ready, let's dive into this issue. We open in the year 2025. Gotham City is ruled by magistrates who has released their forces known as the Peacemakers upon the city. We see Harley Quinn ambush a group of peacemakers. She says, "Batter up." Harley Quinn takes down a bunch of Peacemaker soldiers. She starts to leave, but that's when two huge robot Peacemakers show up. Harley tries to fight, but eventually surrenders. We shift to Harley in prison. She is in a chair. She's bound to the ground by chains. That's when Jonathan Crane walks into Harley's cell. He begins to taunt Harley, then introduces himself. Jonathan tells Harley that the magistrate coming to Gotham is the best thing that's happened. No more masks, no more Batman. He senses Harley's lost and scared. Jonathan Crane continues to say he gave up being Scarecrow to cleanse Gotham City. He kneels by Harley and tells her, "I don't need a mask to make Gotham a better place. You don't need to hide anymore. So tell me, Harley, let me in. What is that frightens you?" Harley responds, "I'm scared that this monologue will never end." Now Harley laughs at Crane and taunts him. Crane will still give her a chance even if she refuses now. Crane walks to her screen. Crane tells Harley about Professor Pig, a villain at large in Gotham. The magistrate hasn't taken him down yet. Many of the peacekeepers have been killed and turned into dolls. Harley tries to get out of her chains, but she is unable to. Crane offers Harley a deal. Catch Professor Pig, and her stay in prison will be more enjoyable. Harley refuses and taunts Crane even more. Crane gives up and begins to walk away. But Harley then says, "I want my restraints off. Do that, and I'll tell you how to catch Professor Pig." Harley knows how Pig works. Crane agrees to Harley's deal. Harley tells Crane that Pig has a traumatic childhood. Recreate that on television and Pig will become frustrated. He'll go from being organized to desperate. Pig will go to Crane and the Peacekeepers to attack. So this time, Crane has an advantage. They aren't going to Pig. He's coming to them. Crane puts Harley's plan to work, and it's actually successful. Crane is surprised. Crane shows Pig's mask. He's captured by the Peacekeepers and the magistrate now. Crane honors his deal with Harley and removes her restraints. Harley's happy to be free. Harley gives new terms. If Crane gives her costume back, she'll go out to the magistrate's next target. Crane gives Harley her next target. Her next target is Garfield Lynn, aka Firefly. He's caused millions in property damage. Crane has tried to catch him, but he's continued to fail. Harley has a plan to stop Firefly. She's gonna use his childhood against him. Give him something he can't resist, say on fire. Harley goes off to target Firefly. We shift to Firefly attacking some peacekeepers. He's out in the open now. The peacekeepers stall, and Harley attacks. Harley takes down Firefly and turns him over to Crane. Crane is making progress in taking down Gotham's villains. Black Mask is mentioned. Crane flips out. That's the one man Crane has failed to catch countless of times. The Peacekeepers figure out that Crane used to be a Scarecrow. Crane then visits Harley at her new cell. Crane gives Harley her biggest target yet. Black Mask. That's when we shift to this robber wearing a black mask. He's robbing a store and taking too long. That's when he is hit back by the store entrance door. The real Black Mask walks in. Black Mask is disgraced by what this robber is doing with his mask on. Black Mask says, "That mask is power." The robber responds, "Oh, Roman, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." Black Mask then kills the robber and stands over his dead body. Black Mask concludes with, "Don't ever forget why we wear the mask." And that is how we end Future State's Harley Quinn #1. So that was Future State's Harley Quinn #1. And this issue was solid. It was decent, right? It was very simple, a fast-paced read, and the writing by Stephanie Phillips is pretty good. This writer knows how to write Harley Quinn. Like, Harley Quinn is entertaining in this issue. Like, her dialogue's really good, how she acts. Like, she gets kidnapped, takes down Professor Pig and Firefly, and then now is going after Black Mask, which I'm excited about. Black Mask is a cool character that I'm excited to see in the story, like how Harley will confront him, that rivalry. It should be pretty interesting. And yeah, Jonathan Crane being in this, the Scarecrow, seeing him changed, and then now he's like joining like the magistrates. There's some intriguing concepts in this issue. Nothing amazing though. It's more just interesting concepts that are set up, and the good stuff is coming next issue. Still not a bad issue though. It's a solid, quick read that I think you will enjoy, and I enjoyed it. And also the artwork by Simone Demio looks really good. It kind of reminds me of anime a little bit, like how Harley's drawn, but the action sequences are drawn very well. How Black Mask is drawn at the end, he actually looks frightening. He looks really cool. How Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow, is drawn. You see his facial expressions. The artwork is just phenomenal in this issue. I'm excited for next issue because I feel like the writing will jump up. It'll get crazier, and that means the artwork will get even better. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna give this issue an 8 out of 10. I recommend it. Check it out. Don't expect anything amazing. Just expect a setup issue that gets the job done well. But yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts on this issue down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What'd you rate from 1 to 10? If you liked the video, give a big thumbs up. New to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Future States video. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.